am Kaiju Cooper, and we're back. Finally, I know it's kind of been a while since I've done a toy review. I don't know why, but you guys can expect tons more reviews in the future because my birthday is, well, next week. Or I guess it's technically this week. It's this Saturday, so, yeah. I did wish for a lot of figures for my birthday, that kind of thing. And I'll be turning 12, so that's also pretty nice. So you can definitely expect more reviews around my birthday. Anyway, let's get to the actual topic of the video. These cake toppers. These are by Max Fun, which are clearly bootlegs. Of course, they didn't look too bad, so that's why we got them. Now, I was pleasantly surprised. I did not expect these to come in a box with their own cover and everything. And yeah, it seems like this will be a pretty interesting unboxing. I think it comes with 10 figures in this box. So let's get to it. Alright, so pulling out this, I think I might actually keep this. I don't know why I like it so much. That might be a good storage container. We have a bag! Hooray! Hooray for more bags. Let's just rip this open. There we go. Really should have brought scissors, but whatever. My hands are strong enough. We've got all of our figures out here. I think we'll probably start with... let's start with this guy right here, 2014 Godzilla. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see that well. So there we go. 2014 Godzilla. Alright. So these are pretty small. But they are still about the size I expected them to be. Go to the close-ups. Oh. See, the eyes are not done that well. Oh, camera's not focusing. Eyes are not done that well, but the sculpt is amazing for this little figure. They smell kind of bad, but not too bad. This plastic actually feels kind of nice, and he has some nice metallic blue on his dorsal fins, and I think articulation is, can move his arms and his legs. So not too bad of a figure, but, you know, it's just a tiny Godzilla figure. Minifigure. Think we should probably do all the Godzillas first. So next, let's go with Burning Godzilla. Why not? Now, from what I understand, this is the one that intrigued me the most because it seems like this is actually an original sculpt, unlike this guy, which was based off of a 2014 minifigure. He looks pretty interesting. I'd say the paint is done much better on this one, and he is slightly bigger. I actually kind of like this figure. Not too bad. Actually, I do like this figure. I think just the nose could have been done slightly better. And besides that, the only other gripe I have is nails aren't painted, but that's not that big of a deal for how small the figure is. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Same amount of articulation, he's a lot bulkier. I think he's actually bigger compared to 2014 Godzilla. Yeah. I think next we'll probably do... let's do Shin Godzilla, why not? Surprisingly, I don't have that many Shin Godzilla figures. I think this is like my second one. Ooh. Okay, immediately this hurts my eyes. The toes. Ouch. There's 4 toes, but they only painted 2, and it looks really weird. But, it's actually pretty good looking besides the toes. Same articulation as the other ones. Arms are a little weird. This one moves like sculpted fine, but this one's sculpted at a weird angle. Obviously, we're just going to put him in the classic Shin Godzilla pose. And I like the metallic paint that's used for these. Take a close-up on the head. Focus. Focus, please. No? Okay, there we go. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I'd say the eye on this side was done much better than the one on this side. Doesn't look too bad. Paint's a little sloppy, especially on the toes, but still pretty good. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So yeah, pretty good looking Shin Godzilla figure. There we go. And it looks like we have one more Godzilla before we get to the other monsters. From the images, this was definitely the one I was most excited for. Godzilla 2000. So we just kind of rip him open. Let's take him out of the package here. Here we go. Yep, by far this is my favorite, and he looks great compared to the others. The paint on this one is phenomenal. It's done flawlessly for this size. Obviously, this is sort of like a sized down version of the Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000. But not exactly. As you can see, the legs are different. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite figure so far. He has the best paint and the best sculpt. He's painted flawlessly. So, Godzilla 2000. Really good one. There are other versions of these packs with Anguirus. I would have liked to get one of those someday. But, oh, I was wrong. We actually have one more Godzilla here. Godzilla Earth. Actually, I don't have any Godzilla Earth figures. I know there's tons of Bandai Movie Monster Series ones. Thinking of getting one of those, but... Ooh, it's done pretty nicely on this one. I'd say this is definitely second. Oh, I'm having focusing problems. There we go. This is definitely second best. Still like Godzilla 2000 more. All the Godzillas have the same articulations, just swivels in their arms and legs. I'd say the only thing that kills it for me is Godzilla Earth always kind of had, like, no teeth. I mean, he had teeth, but they were, like, never... They were, like, part of his actual outside. Like, 2021 Mechagodzilla. Like, his teeth. It's like if someone carved it into rock and the teeth were on the outside. Yeah, because they're smaller, they weren't able to sculpt that. So, kind of makes them look a little worse. So, in this set, you get 5 Godzillas. Pretty nice. This is still definitely the best one. Runner-up is Earth Godzilla, then Burning Godzilla, then 2014 Godzilla, then Shin Godzilla. But, that's not all we have, as we have 5 more figures. So, keeping up with the theme of Godzillas, we might as well ease into the other monsters, starting with Space Godzilla. So many Godzillas. I know they have the molds for Mecha King Ghidorah and Anguirus at their disposal, so I am kind of wondering why all these packs have like 11 Godzillas. Alright, Space Godzilla feels much different compared to the others. He's a lot smoother. There's no scales going on here. Paint on this guy isn't too bad. And, ooh, right out of the package, his arm was loose and it fell out. Oh, no. There we go. It's not a bad figure. His arms are a little elongated and looks kind of freaky. And the paint on the teeth is surprisingly decent. Surprised with that. It's funny how a bootleg figure of this size has better paint on the teeth than Playmates. So his articulation stays the same as the others, and not much else to say, really. Pretty good Space Godzilla figure. It's Space Godzilla, that's for sure. Well, think we need to... Okay. Continuing our easing into the other monsters, we have Mechagodzilla. Kiryu. Hooray. This is, like, my second favorite design. It might be my third because of Singular Point Mechagodzilla, but first is definitely Monsterverse. Okay, he's looking pretty snazzy. I don't like those legs, though. His legs are a little warped, so he stands really weirdly. His arms look great. Oh, I love the arms. I love that they did the one with the battle pack. Does he have... Looks like he has tail articulation, but he doesn't. So in terms of articulation, this one's the most disappointing, only having some lower arm swivels. But those arms look really cool. He has, like, his claws all strung out with the turrets on the sides. And he has those... he has his backpack on, too. I really like this figure, actually. The articulation's lacking for this one, though. And his legs got warped, but I can't hold that against the actual design of the figure. The paint is actually really good, and I can't fault the teeth because he has his mouth closed. So Mechagodzilla here is, probably 9 out of 10. Just, the only thing I didn't like about it is the arms. So, the last 3 monsters we have are not Godzilla at all. But we do have Rodan here. This is a mini version of the 2004 figure, which I would like to get. 2004 Final Wars version. Well, this guy's a statue. Yeah, he doesn't move at all. Don't think so, at least. Yeah, nothing. It's kind of disappointing, but... For paint and sculpt, this guy is perfect. I mean, his eyes are a little crooked, so I guess I can mark off points for that, and I am. But, yeah. This is a really nice-looking figure. He's good size. Most of these are. They're pocket-sized Godzilla figures. And, yeah, that one's good. Okay, for Rodan, I'd say 8 out of 10. And now we have Mothra. Oh. Don't know what that was. I know that there are some packs that also have the Mothra larva in them. So, yeah. There are 4 packs of these figures that are way more expensive for some reason. Yeah. Alright, I finally have another Mothra figure besides 2. This figure looks pretty good. The face is kind of underpainted. The wings right here is a little underpainted. This Mothra is a statue, but that makes sense. I mean, they really couldn't put the articulation anywhere besides the head. So I'm not going to mark off points for the articulation on this one. This one can stand, I guess, sort of. Yeah, this Mothra's pretty good. I like this Mothra. Good Mothra. She'll stand over here. And our final monster for today is the biggest one. Always save the biggest for last, and it's Godzilla's arch nemesis. So it's pretty fitting. And yes, these are all going to go on my cake and have icing on their feet for the rest of time. So he came disassembled. Okay, a little build it yourself. Maybe I can build this King Ghidorah too and get 50,000 views. Let's see, it looks like the wings just plug in. Alright, and this King Ghidorah's great. I really like him. I think the only gripe I'll have with this figure is the eyes and the lack of paint on the teeth. So I'm not so sure if these are supposed to swivel. I think they are. Right? Let's find out. Yeah, I think they swivel. I know that this one does, that's for sure. I think it's just a little, yeah, they definitely swivel. Yeah, this King Ghidorah's a freaking behemoth compared to the others. Oh, this one actually has, oh. I was gonna give it points because I thought it had some in the legs too. Oh, and the wings are, Alright, this King Ghidorah figure's pretty good. It has 5 points of articulation, I'd say. Yeah, this King Ghidorah is a really good one. Say like a 8 out of 10. My only gripe is with the paint, so yeah, let's just set him right over here. Yeah. Okay, so my final closing thoughts on this review of all these bootleg figures. Pretty decent. Actually, I kind of enjoy these. I think they're pretty good. Not too bad. And for a quick size comparison, I'm only doing one, but here's how big they are compared to your average 6-inch figure. Yeah, they're about like a inch tall. But overall, I still say these are some really, really good little Godzilla figures. About $20, I'd say that was a good price, because you get 10 figures. So I'm not sure if each figure is really worth. Actually, no, I'd say they're each worth about $2. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe not all of them. Looking at you, Rodan. But yeah, I definitely think this is a decent pack. You can find tons of these packs on Amazon. So I hope you all enjoyed the review. Thank you all for watching, and I promise to bring you more reviews in the future. See you next time.